Let's drink. So, I'm gay. Why are we here today? You might be asking. Well, basically, I was feeling in a good mood, and I kind of wanted to just like make a video with a life update and also just talking more about me, because I think I should do that. So basically, I had an idea of like, I kind of wanted to tell the story of my coming out story, and then maybe I'll just talk about how my week has been. It's been pretty nice. I've been very busy with class and everything, but I've been like strangely like very content and happy with how my life is right now, which I hope that continues. And it kind of got me in this good mood to talk on the camera and talk to you guys. I don't know what I'm doing, so please bear with me. Cheers. Okay, so my coming out story. Basically, I would say since I was a young child, it was pretty obvious that I wasn't like a typical generic male guy. I did sports, I did soccer, I did baseball, I did all these things, which is fine. You don't have to be anything, you don't have to do anything to be gay or straight, but it was just obvious that something was a little off, and I could feel it whenever I was trying to connect with guys to be friends with that just like were very straight, and it was obvious that something wasn't connecting, but I didn't know what. Basically, that went on from when I was like, I don't know, 8 to maybe 14. I started to realize that I would look at guys that were attractive and I'd be like, why do I like looking at them? And I would just keep looking at them. And so slowly over time it became more of like getting crushes of them, and then me wanting to like hug them and me wanting them to hug me and stuff like that. I'd say about middle school was when I realized like, okay, so I am curious, and I thought I was bi for a while. I even had told some of my friends in middle school, just a few handful of them, I was all like, I think I'm bi, and I don't want my sexuality to be a big deal. Like, I don't want it to be defining me. So I didn't want to tell everyone. I just told people who were close to me. And then, so in middle school I dated. In middle school it's not really dating, but you say like your boyfriend, girlfriend. So I dated a few girls, and I had genuine crushes on them. I literally had crushes on them. In 6th grade I dated like 5 girls, and every time I had a crush on one of those girls, I would stay up all night texting them. I thought I like loved them. And so the girls would always end up breaking up with me, and it was like always a week after a week of dating, and I really don't, I mean, I don't know why, I don't take it personally. Maybe they just knew what I didn't know. And so I'd say from 6th grade to 8th grade I was really like not sure. I thought I was bi, I was questioning it. But basically why I think this video is actually important, even though I'm kind of having fun, being silly, whatever, is because in middle school I literally watched so many gay YouTube creators, and their stories helped me discover stuff about myself, because they had to go through harder times than I did, and their stories helped me get to an easier time in life than they did. They had to take a longer time to get there. And so I hope maybe if I tell my story that someone one day might watch my story and be all like, he did it, like he thought at times in his life that coming out would be a mistake, and that he should just keep his sexuality secret. But I realized it's better to be out and proud, and I want anyone to watch this to know that it's better to be out and proud. So anyways, back to middle school. Basically, I thought I was bi, and then I had crushes on guys, and I kind of wanted to date them, but I never knew if they were straight or not. Some of them ended up not being straight. I shouldn't shout out who actually I'm talking about, but I had a crush on someone. I thought they were gay, but I didn't know, and then years later they actually were gay. And I don't know if we ever could have potentially dated or not, but it's fine. So by freshman year, I definitely like started to just lean towards my sexuality, being gay, and I was just like, okay, I pretty much only have crushes on guys now. And then it kind of just developed from there, and pretty much just year after year I just got more comfortable with it, until the point where I had slowly started telling my closest friends that I was questioning my sexuality or I was gay. And by junior year, I told a lot of my best friends. I hadn't told any of my family, I don't think. I think most of them knew or like thought, but I just didn't want it to be a big deal. I didn't want like people judging me when I didn't even have a boyfriend. So sure, I'm gay, but it doesn't change anything because I'm single and I'm not in a gay or a straight relationship. I'm just single, so I didn't want people judging me. So then senior year comes, and it was fall of senior year in band, and I was sitting with all my friends at Whataburger, and they were telling stories about kisses, their first kisses or something like that. And then I was joking, and I said like, oh, what if we kissed? And then everyone was like, oh, haha, you're a virgin and you don't kiss and blah blah blah.
You're a virgin who can't drive.
So they were laughing, like just a short laugh. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them that I've kissed a guy and that I'm gay. They were laughing, and then I was like, actually, I have kissed someone. And everyone kind of got quiet and was like, oh, who, really? And then I was like, oh crap, like usually I would lie and be like, oh, I guess I have to think of a girl to tell them who was my first kiss or whatever. But then I just told them, oh yeah, I was a guy. And I just told them like the story, and they all, like, their jaws were open. They were so surprised because up until then I hadn't talked about wanting to kiss really anyone. I try to keep anything sexual just like on the down low. So they were really surprised. And from there, after like just easily coming out to a group of friends in my band that like didn't care about me being gay, they just loved like hearing my stories. After that, I just started telling more and more of my friends in high school until pretty much like it just wasn't a secret and I didn't need to tell anyone. And then I still hadn't come out to my family because I didn't have a boyfriend. I don't know, I didn't know how to, or if I wanted to, or if I needed to. Basically that changed. June 15th, I believe, is the anniversary of when Obama legalized gay marriage, or they legalized gay marriage in the Obama administration. So on the anniversary of that, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna tell my mom because she already like has her suspicions or whatever. So late at night, I went into her room and I was like a little upset because I was like, I just really kind of don't want to have to come out. But I just went to her and I could tell she didn't want to be awake, but she like knew I had something important to say. And I told her like, I hate that I have to do this, but I'm just gonna say it and get it over with. And I told her like, I'm gay, I don't want it to be a big deal, and I know that you love me, I know like that you'll support me and everything. We talked about that for like 10 minutes, and then we just had like a 2-hour long conversation after that of just like everything. Some of it was like sad. I think I cried because we talked about like some politics stuff of like animals getting poached in Africa or something. But it was just like nice because like I came to my mom to come out and have this like big thing that's like big for so many people, and it can be negative for so many people. And I come out to her in 10 minutes it's done, and then we're just like having a conversation because my mom loves me and I love her. And so after that, I was like, okay, I came out to my mom. I think I told her to tell Bailey, my brother, and maybe tell my aunt. But then the rest of my family, I think my coming out story with them is just like on Facebook. I posted something making it official that I'm gay. Yeah, that was how like my coming out story wasn't just one time. Like there's so many stories that I watched as a kid or as a teenager where someone said like a day they were outed or a day they had to come out to everyone. And for me, it was a long time coming. But I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad I'm the way that I am in this moment. I'm glad that I have so many people supporting and loving me. And I don't want being gay to be the only thing that makes me me, and it's not. And I think anyone who knows me knows that. So that's my coming out story. Hopefully I told it well enough. I get insecure sometimes talking this much in videos. I think maybe that's why I don't, but I kind of want to. it's also nice to talk to the camera sometimes. That, and we're having wine. So I don't know how long, hopefully this video isn't too long. Basically, just in this video, I wanted to have a good time. I wanted to tell that story, and I guess the last thing I was just gonna talk about was just how my life is going. Basically, I've been really stressed with school leading up to this week, and it was really bad. Like, there's a week where I just felt really down because of how stressed I was. But then this week, I've been happy every day, and it's just felt so nice. Even with any like disaster, stressful thing that comes towards me, I'm just like, okay, I can handle it. I'm okay, and I'm just happy. And being that happy just led me to this point where I was like, you know what, maybe I can capture this happiness. And I'll be honest, when I'm happy like this and like I kind of want to show it, I always get in my head and I don't show it because I get nervous about being judged so much. And I know people are going to see this because it's on camera, but I don't care. And maybe the wine is helping me with that. So basically, yeah, it's really nice. I will show you a picture maybe here or here. Let's go here. Of what I've worked on the past few weeks in school. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm happy with my life. And I have some plans, of course, all the time in London with friends, and like it just makes me thankful for the life I have and the city I live in. I'm pretty blessed, so it's pretty nice. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I really hope it was just a nice time. I tried to create some good vibes right now. So see you next time, and I hope that y'all are having as great of a time as I am. Bye.